things to talk about as we go through news and politics. And one of them is a local story that's also obviously a national story. In the last 3 days, there have been 5 police officers shot. 5 in the last 3 days. Just incredible. And this latest one is an officer, Wayne State University officer, right here in Detroit. 29-year-old Colin Rose was his name. And the hospital says he's apparently in grave condition. So it doesn't look good. I would encourage everybody to pray for Officer Rose, that God would heal him and bring him out of this. And so it's just a horrible thing. But the gunman in this case, he, according to police, has had run-ins with police before, altercations with police before. And according to an eyewitness who called this in, I guess this woman said that what happened was the officer was trying to arrest this man, trying to have him put his hands behind his back or something like that, and the man was just resisting the police officer and pulled out his own gun, I guess. The man used his own gun and shot Officer Rose in the head. And so, I look at cases like this, and then, of course, just on Sunday, there were four police officers in different cities around the country that were shot. One of them killed, ambush style. But I look at cases like this, and I've said this before, and I think it bears repeating. I really do place a lot of the blame for things like this on the whole Black Lives Matter movement. I do. Because this movement, it's one thing if you want to draw attention to legitimate cases of police brutality, because police brutality does exist. Nobody's denying that. Or if you want to draw legitimate attention to real and legitimate cases here and there where maybe a police officer used excessive force when they shouldn't have, all right? Police are humans. They make mistakes sometimes. Or if you want to find some cases where you have some officers, just like some human beings, who are legitimately racist. These are bad apples, and we got to get them out of there. Or some officers that commit crimes, and they should go to jail for that. So nobody's denying that stuff. See, the Black Lives Matter movement doesn't stop there. They paint with a broad brush across police departments, and they create an atmosphere of mistrust and fear among African Americans in this country. And so their basic message is, if you're black, then the police are a danger to you. They don't say, if you're a criminal, the police are a danger to you. They say, if you're black, if you're an innocent, law-abiding citizen and you're black, the police are a danger to you. They're a threat to you. And especially white cops are out there executing innocent black people. Hands up, don't shoot. And the mantra of Michael Brown was, he had his hands up, don't shoot, I surrender, don't shoot. And he was executed in cold blood. Well, guess what? That's not what happened. But the Black Lives Matter movement doesn't care that that's not what happened. They don't care that Barack Obama's own Justice Department and Eric Holder, African-American Eric Holder, as Attorney General, they investigated the whole Michael Brown hands up, don't shoot thing, and here's what they concluded. That it didn't happen. He did not have his hands up in surrender. This was, in fact, a justifiable shooting. The officer was, in fact, being charged by Michael Brown. Michael Brown had already beat up the officer, beat his face, and was trying to get his gun. And after running away, briefly turned around and started charging at the police officer. And by the way, this is a nearly 300-pound man charging at the police officer. It's a justifiable shooting, but you see, none of that matters. None of the facts matter, because Black Lives Matter movement just pushes the idea that if you're black in America, white cops are going to execute you. And if you have a white police officer who's trying to arrest you, your life is in danger. That's the message. So what have I been telling you folks on this show? That when you put out that message, it's going to cause more people to die. You want to know the people that are going to die? You you have three groups of people that you're going to see increased deaths as a result of this dangerous Black Lives Matter message of fear. The three groups of people that are going to die more often are A, police officers are going to die more often because you're going to have suspects who will do everything they can to kill that police officer because in many cases they'll feel like it's them or me. It's kill or be killed. If I don't kill the police officer, he's going to kill me. I don't know if that's what this man in this Wayne State University case, I don't know if that's what he was thinking. I have no idea. I don't know if he's ever been to a Black Lives Matter rally. I have no idea. But what I'm saying is overall, this is a dangerous message that's been created by this movement. So, more police officers will die, and guess what we've seen? All through the course of the year, haven't we seen police officers gunned down, ambushed, 5 of them in Dallas, remember, just a few weeks ago? This is happening more and more. Police officers are dying. But it's not just police. If Black Lives Matter, guess what? More black lives are lost as a result of the Black Lives Matter movement. You do realize more black people are being killed. More black suspects are dying as a result of this. You want to know why? Because if you have a black suspect and a white police officer, and the black suspect is resisting arrest, and he's resisting arrest because he's been taught to hate white police, to fear white police, and to fear for your life. He's going to resist. He's going to fight the police officer because he thinks he's fighting for his life. He's not fighting for his life, but he thinks he's fighting for his life. And so in cases like that, the police officer, if he's able to, is going to have to defend himself and very possibly shoot and kill the black suspect who wouldn't have been shot and killed otherwise. He just would have been arrested. But the problem is he resisted arrest, and it got to a point of danger for the police officer.